Come to this campground once a year. It's easy to get to from the town of Camas, and just an easy way to bring my two boys up here and just have some fun, get away from the chaos. So we're going to be spending the night with an inflatable mattress in the back of the SUV. We just got here a little bit ago. As you can see, I'm still setting up camp. You can hear the highway over there. Now I'm using the GoPro on this trip, so I know the sound won't be as good as my other camera, but that's because this was fully charged and ready to go. The other camera hadn't been charged, it didn't have a memory card in it. I just grabbed this. This was a almost last minute camping trip. We're going to be here for 2 nights, that's the plan. We just got up here, it's roughly dinner time, 5:30, 6 o'clock p.m. And so tonight is just about setting up camp and having dinner and a fire and that kind of thing. If you're wondering where my 2 knuckleheads are, I sent them with the fee envelope back to the little drop box so we could pay for our 2 nights camping. I'm going to continue setting this up and then we'll come back and talk. And it sounds like my 2 boys are back. Did you find it okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had to help some people though.
You
there
did?
was 2 kids going to grab an envelope.
Oh, there were?
Yeah, they were trying to open the big one.
Oh. So you helped them find the envelopes?
Yeah.
Cool. That was nice of you. Okay, so here's the bedtime setup. We've got the inflatable mattress filled, 2 down blankets, quilts, whatever, and a wool blanket. So nice and soft and cushy. I'll probably be right in the middle there where that little pillow is, and have a boy on each side of me. Anyway, so there's our simple, easy sleeping accommodations. Dylan has been out exploring the campsite with a metal detector, and so far he's found a few things. He found a big tent stake and a little piece of wire. Pretty exciting, huh? And Jude helped me set up what?
The hammock.
Yes! This is my Honest Outfitters. It's a double hammock because the boys and I tend to lay in it together, cuddle and swing, and not do flips or anything. Jude learned the hard way last year that doing flips in a hammock can drop you out the bottom side and knock the wind out of you. He was a little shaken up, so we won't do that again. I have tons of food. I brought, this is for s'mores. A viewer actually suggested instead of Hershey bars with the marshmallows and graham crackers to use peanut butter cups. Ooh, I can't wait. Fresh berries, eggs. There's a ton of drinks under there, cheese, just all kinds of goodness in there. Over here, Dylan will only eat cereal for breakfast, but I also have oatmeal and, the eggs and whatnot. Here's all the dry goods. I brought paper plates because I always forget plates. So all kinds of stuff in there. I really stocked up. This is your bona fide, genuine car camping trip. And honestly, with all the hiking and backpacking I do, it's nice to bring a lot of food and not just here and there what I need to get by, mountain house and whatnot. Here's the tent stake Dylan found and the little metal wire. And he's calling me over to show me something else. Look at all that cordage you found.
It was just sitting around.
Okay, cool.
We should have it.
That's actually in pretty good shape. It's not shredded or anything. It's from somebody's tent. Dinner tonight, I think, is going to be just hot dogs and beans with chips. Just simple because of how late we got here. Let's go. Let's go for a little walk. Okay, Jude?
And of course,
So I've walked down this road before, this dirt road. There should be the actual Shingle Creek running down here a ways. We thought about camping here, but there's no shade. It's like wide open. And I'm surprised for Labor Day weekend that there aren't more sites taken up. But the reason I like Shingle Creek is because it's only the second campground you come to when you're coming up the Uintas from Camas, the town of Camas. City, I guess it is now. And most people will drive up way further. So the further you go up the highway, further into the Uintas, the more crowded the campsites, the campgrounds are. Just packed. They don't think to stop here because they want to be close to the lakes that are up higher. And I don't mind driving up there. Like tomorrow we're going to drive up to the lakes and have a good time. I'd rather just park and set up camp and be done with it and then get on with our adventure than drive through various campgrounds looking for an open spot, which is what I would end up doing. Here's the creek. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Looks like it flows down into a little pond. You want to go check that out?
Yeah.
What do we have here? Our pond. I don't know that there's fish in this little creek. I seriously doubt it. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, water skitters.
Yeah, there's water skiers, huh?
Small waterfall.
All right.
Over there where we can cross.
Okay, let's be really careful though, okay?
Dad, this looks like a beaver dam.
Little bit, huh? I don't know though. Just
What is that stuff?
that's just some kind of foam that builds up in the water. Gross, huh?
Kind of looks like roasted marshmallow almost.
Okay, I don't want you falling in, dude. You better grab onto something. It looks like it may have been done by beavers. That stick right there in the middle looks kind of chewed up.
Oh yeah, it does.
Continues on to another pond and probably just keeps repeating that cycle. Alright, let's walk down further. Yeah, it kind of does, huh? I'm going first so that we can find out if there's any sketchy, mushy parts. Yeah, the cycle continues. It flows for a little bit, kind of pools, flows for a little bit more. So, what would be ideal is if there were fish in here. I don't think there are, but it's too small. But wouldn't it be awesome if I didn't even have to go that far from camp to catch a fish? That'd be sweet. Look at that. Just beautiful. That reflection.
It looks like fish could be in it, but I don't think it's anything.
Yeah, I think those are bugs. I don't think it's fish making that water move. Just bugs.
That is definitely a beaver dam.
You think so? Oh, right over there? Yeah, maybe.
I think it's right here.
It's so beautiful.
If
All
there's
right.
fish in there, they just made the dams to catch fish.
Okay, let's go on down the road. We'll hike down to a certain, no, I want to hike to a certain point and then we'll go back. There's a little, well, big clearing down here. I think there's a restroom and whatnot. People come up here to snowshoe, and apparently it's a popular place to stop and hoof it in here. That's something I want to get into. I've talked about it for a few years now, but I've never really done it. There's a restroom. Random. Just sitting there. Let's see if this is on. Sure is. Oh, jeez. We just passed a bathroom. Both of them are peeing in the bushes, just like I taught them when we're on a hike. Those bathrooms do smell pretty bad. I don't blame them.
Dad,
What?
which is the first jam you can put on your bread?
I don't know.
Traffic jam.
That's funny.
That may look like the end, but there's a pipe leading to another area.
Yeah.
Water skidders
That's cool to
are
watch.
water skiers are trying to avoid it.
Yeah.
Honestly, water
Getting sucked in.
because some are struggling to get out.
Here's the sign that shows the snowshoe opportunities and the trails that are available.
I have a pickaxe, you know.
Upper Setting Trail, Taylor Fork Trail, Plantation Trail, so many trails.
Whoa.
There's a shot of the place in the winter.
It's not too deep up here.
Yeah, you can get up to this area by car in the winter, but after a certain point you can't anymore. This is the Cedar Hollow complex. Looks like that's what we're looking at here.
Cedar Hollow at the very bottom. Cedar
Yeah.
Hollow.
This area that we're in, that we're approaching.
Where are we? Where's the location?
Let's see. Yellow Pine, Shingle Creek,
Should say you are
campground. Yeah. We're right by the trailhead, I think. Right
you
here.
are here.
Oh.
Oh, look, there you are here.
I don't know about that. Our campground is up here. Did we hike that far?
Oh, yes.
I'm not sure about that. I'm probably reading it wrong anyway. But apparently we are here. Cedar Hollow, which is this. So that's probably right. I guess we hiked far enough from Shingle Creek Campground, but it certainly doesn't seem like it's that far. Open until October 31st. Seasonal trails.
Dad, what does this say?
They
Unwanted.
it's an invasive weed. So here is Trail 332. Closed to vehicles over 50 inches wide. Cedar Loop. Rocky and rough. At least they tell you. Beaver Creek, not so tough. I want to high five the guy that made that sign a little more realistic. Oh, that's funny. Cedar Loop, Beaver Creek. This is the new sign. I'm guessing they probably kept the old one because that's hilarious. So, this must be the route to the not so tough compared to the rough and rocky over there.
Comes out here a lot.
And the sun is actually still out, but where we're camped it's really shady. And I don't know if that trail goes off that way that's not so tough. I'm not sure where it is. People have camped here for free, and the bathroom is right back there. Yeah, that's a pretty good sized fire pit. Should we hike down to where that water is and then go back?
Yeah.
Kind of want to check it out. If any of the waters around here have fish, then I would rather do that than drive up to a lake. A crowded lake at that on Labor Day weekend. Another fire pit. What, buddy?
If we camped here, this would have been a perfect place to practice for soccer.
Practice soccer, yeah. Yeah, big open field. Look at that flat spot right there. Right here. And a third fire pit with people's trash left behind. Why are they bringing like French fry cups? Maybe I'm being naive, but that looks like ranch sauce, and fry sauce, and whatever. Weird. Weird thing to bring camping. Here's the trail right over here. We just got off the trail. It goes up to that sign. Look at that old fire pit. Hasn't been used in a long time.
Yeah. This must be a really old winter.
Yep.
That one.
No camping over here. There's a sign posted. You can't camp in this field. But it's okay over here.
That looks like a good fishing place.
Well, that's what I don't know. It looks like a swamp again.
Yeah, let's still hike down there.
Back on the not so tough trail. There's a guy and his daughter behind me, and she's yelling. I kind of wanted to explore too. No, that's just a nasty swamp. I'm not going over there. You probably can't even see it. I can't zoom with the GoPro. Scenic byway trail. No snowmobiles. Everything else is okay. But look at this. Yuck.
We can go around it.
Yeah, we'll have to. Well, okay, maybe we're gonna take a hike tomorrow too. We'll fish a bit, take a hike up this road further. This is what I love about exploring. I've found free places to camp that I've driven by all my life that I didn't know were there. Those fire pits back there, with a bathroom just 100 yards from them, maybe 50. I'm a terrible judge of distance. Yes. Awesome.
This might come in handy.
It might, but it looks pretty old. And this is just a hiking trail. Well, and horses and motorcycles, but it's open to hikers. And it says it's scenic. But this looks kid-friendly. It goes up right there and probably winds through there. We'll hike this tomorrow.
Okay.
Bring some water and some snacks. One thing I don't have is a little backpack to take with. So we'll have to figure that out. I don't know, in my rush to get everything together, I didn't think to bring a small backpack for hiking. I always forget something. Anyway, let's go back to camp and eat. Look at that, guys.
What is that?
What does it look like?
Deer?
A deer's leg.
Stiff.
What do you think tore that deer apart?
Probably bear. There's black things.
Maybe.
It's so stiff.
Or a person.
It's stiff.
Never know.
It must have been a year or so ago.
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go around again. Back to camp. I was just telling the boys that cow pies make a great fire starter. And you can even transfer fire because it'll smolder.
I just found
For
a
hours.
chunk of it.
And Jude just said he found a huge piece of fire starter. Huh. It's just funny the way he put it. Come on, buddy. Let's go eat.
This was a mistaken.
So when I say I brought a bunch of crap, I mean it. Beans and franks are fine. Barbecue beans, some hot dogs mixed in, easy to make, easy to heat up. And then chips, and I even got the baked ones, which are healthier than the regular ones. But then dessert. Dessert is donuts, and I'm having a Coke, and then we're doing s'mores with the peanut butter cups.
I lit the candle on the
What are you
cake.
building? Are you following the instructions or just building what you want?
Just building.
Cool. Okay, we're all set up. Yum. Where did you come from? Hello, how are you? Somebody's missing a husky. Got the fire going. Dylan just finished. He's having his donut. Remember, kids, no s'mores if you don't eat your donut. Terrible parenting. It's getting dark, and this GoPro does not do well at night. So this is the best light source we have at the moment.
They had before, and I thought about they still will dig when school isn't.
We're listening to a book Dylan wrote, and we're in the car. Obviously, it is time for bed. It's about 9:39 at night. We're going to watch the rest of Storks and then call it a night. We had the s'mores. They're pretty good, except the marshmallows I bought were kind of stale.
Yeah.
I don't know how old those things were, but they were pretty chewy. I don't know. I couldn't really film anything because it was too dark for the camera. So we're just gonna cuddle up and watch a movie and go to sleep.
He keeps saying yeah. And he's tossing it in each hand. I never even noticed
Anyway,
that.
we'll see you guys in the morning.
It's cool.
Who wants what? I
Breakfast.
have oatmeal. I have cold cereal. You want an instant breakfast? That's it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want, Jude?
An instant breakfast and some oatmeal.
Okay. Just the remnants of our fire last night. So we ran into a couple of problems overnight. One, we have a leak that went completely flat on us. It wasn't horribly uncomfortable, but it was pretty uncomfortable. So what I'm going to do is fill it up with air and see if I can find the spot. And if I can, I'll try some duct tape, because that's about all I got with me. And if not, I guess we'll just sleep like this. It wasn't too bad. The other problem is a lot more people showed up late last night. And there are kids and cars every so many yards from our campsite. And what I discovered on our hike is that the campground goes down the road a ways, and down the road a ways there's no one camped there. The other problem, and this is the biggest one, there's the bathroom right there. Now that's okay, it doesn't bother me that people come and go to the bathroom. The problem is the smell. Our whole campsite reeks of human waste. And I didn't think about it when I parked here. I just said, oh, this is a good spot. Nobody's taking it. Wow, because it's so clean and shady. But even with the campfire going, I couldn't smother out that odor. And I woke up to it this morning too. So we're moving. I don't care what the camp host says. We're moving down the road. And if he approaches us, I'll explain exactly that I paid for 2 nights, but I'm not camping by the bathroom. It's disgusting. I've seen some really clean bathrooms up here. That is not one of them. It's nasty. And so we're going to move camp, and then we'll figure out the rest of this day.
No. Do it right in the middle of the hole. And then there's storm readings.
You got to dig deeper.
Mm-hmm. It's really hard to dig. Okay, test.
Still there, obviously.
Yeah. Wait, is this it? I think this is it.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a really old soda can lid.
Oh.
Back in my day, they would grab it like this and peel it back so you could drink your soda pop.
Look at that. Okay, we ended up not staying in Shingle Creek. It's too crowded. We drove further down the road, and apparently overnight the good sites filled up, and the only ones available are no shade at all, completely out in the sun. So we drove a little further down the highway, and we saw a little symbol for camping pointed this way, and we took it. And this is actually meant for horses and trailers. But there's someone else camping over there, and they don't have horses. and I don't think it's required. There's no sign that says horses only. So let's take a look around. I think this is home for the night. See, we have a bunch of hitches and feeding area that looks like it hasn't been used recently. And there's a fire pit here. We're still kind of close to the highway, but not too bad. This is what caught my eye right here. Really good fire ring. Look at that thing. That's a newer one, for sure.
Yeah.
And a table, plenty of shade. Spots for a tent if you have one. All this open area. This will work. It's not perfect, but it'll work. Well, I got the hammock set up. It wouldn't be an adventure if everything went as planned, right? I just couldn't stand the smell of that bathroom anymore, and there were no good spots open. There's not a bathroom in here. It's not the first time I've ever dealt with that. And it's still close to the highway. It's Labor Day weekend. That traffic day and night has been nonstop. When I was a kid growing up, coming up here, the Uintas were not crowded like this. It's insane how popular they've become. It's like Yellowstone or something with how many people are up here. It's just nuts. So I'm surprised nobody's down in here. Maybe it's not well known. I almost missed the sign myself. So this is a good spot, and it'll treat us well for the night. And that means that our hike that we were going to take down at Shingle Creek is off the table. But that doesn't mean we can't explore around here. There are horse trails. So that'll be fun to kind of hike around today and check those out instead. Whether we fish or not, I'd like to. I don't know. It just depends on how bored these guys get. They had Friday and Monday off for the holiday, so we came up here yesterday, Friday, and we're just burning through the weekend, really. We're not staying till Monday, but Sunday definitely. And they're having a blast with this metal detector. So far they found a bullet shell, right?
Yep,
and a tent stake, and a metal wire, and a little metal bracket. And what did we find just before we left?
An old soda can from when you were...
Oh yeah, the soda can tab. So lots of very valuable stuff. So Jude found something. Not gonna come up that easy, dude. It's in there good. It's been there a long time.
Yeah, it's old and rusty.
We'll have to work on that.
I can do it, because I dug out one tent stake.
Might be an old-fashioned tent stake. It's kind of interesting the way it's designed. You guys work on that. I'm gonna go charge the camera. Well, I took a bit of a snooze in the hammock, and the boys did some more metal detecting, and the ranger came by and brought us a fee envelope, which I hadn't gotten yet because it's further up the road. I just wanted to make sure we got a site set up first before I went and got the fee envelope and paid the fee, but he beat me to it. I explained that to him. I wasn't trying to skirt the law. It's only $6 to use the fee area, as opposed to $36 to camp in an official campground. So right now we're going to just hike around here and explore a little bit before we drive up higher to fish, as I promised my boys we would do. Oh, those pine cones, guys.
A lot of pine cones. And they're big.
Yeah, they're pretty good size.
We have a bigger one in California.
Yeah, we have one from Donner Pass, huh?
Yeah,
That's huge.
Yeah, we have.
This is pretty cool.
Giant.
Oh, was a big pine tree that they came out of. It's been there a long time.
Look, what is that wood?
There's an old fire ring here.
Look.
That is a birdhouse. Forest Service put up. I just realized, I don't know how well you can see it with this camera, but that is a heck of a storm system coming in. We might get rained on. That'd make things interesting. Up here, the thunderstorms can get pretty impressive. A lot of deadfall, really old deadfall. I really didn't even need to bring firewood. There's plenty of it up here.
Are some of these trees been electrocuted?
I don't think so. I think they're just old and fell over from the wind and storms. I don't see any struck by lightning. This is interesting. Like a slumped over dead old tree. Just weird how all the branches kind of lay down.
In our fire.
This would burn really easy. It's just weird. It didn't kind of grew up, bent over, and died. Kind of like the rest of us will. Hey, here's the trail, guys. This is a horse trail. Right here. Heads back towards camp.
It could be a deer trap. Yeah.
This one's man-made. It's made for horses. So we'll walk down it and see what's here, okay?
We might find a lot of cow poo and horse poo.
I'm sure we'll find cow poop. Like it kind of opens up down there. It's quite beautiful. It goes down into this meadow, and there's this awesome trail winding through. It looks like it used to go through those where those trees are falling down. So we'll take the alternative route. Soft pine needle flooring. It reminds me of the Kings Peak area up by Dollar Lake. But not as sappy. That was so sappy. What? Yeah.
Somebody cut down the tree.
Somebody cut it, huh? Anybody know what these blue marks mean? I'm kind of naive. It's either blue paint or they're tying blue ribbons to these trees. Are they being marked to be cut? Are they marking the trail? I don't think so. It's way too prevalent. It's like every freaking tree is marked with blue. Just curious if anyone knows. Drop a comment. I always like being informed. So we're coming down the trail into the meadow now. Yeah, there are. I believe these are snow markers, but I'm not sure. It gets deep up here, bud. Let's say you're coming down this trail snowshoeing or something in the winter and you don't know where the trail is. Look at that. They mark them all the way down. I have no idea. It's just a guess.
If this really...
So the highway's up over that way. There's a dirt road going down there that people are cruising down.
That's bigger than a human adult. I'm getting cold.
Yeah.
If this really is a snow marker, that's crazy.
It's starting to cool off a bit with this cloud moving over us. I think it would be wise to head back to camp in case it starts raining. Maybe that is the highway. It looks like a dirt road though. Never been here before. Look at this tree. So we have thunder now.
We're not in.
So that was a good decision. These thunderheads, they roll in. They're pretty impressive. And then they blow right back out like they were never here. Meanwhile, back home, it's probably 90 degrees and sunny. It's probably in the 70s here, low 70s. Very comfortable. And in case you were wondering, we were very warm last night in the back of the SUV. It was just right, actually. Just that stupid mattress I gotta figure out. There's the birdhouse. We're almost back to camp. They're worried that I've gotten us lost. We're up in that tree. The hikes I go on with them are usually pretty short. Just to get them acquainted and out in nature. They don't always come with me on these little adventures, so they're not quite as accustomed to it as I am. But I try whenever I have them to get out. I don't have to work or something. Here's our pine cones again. So that is not our hitching post. Ours is over here. That's our neighbor's. There's a truck parked there, but I haven't seen any people. Maybe he's asleep in the back or something. Back towards the traffic and the noise. Well, the ranger has been paid. We drove up. We're waiting for this storm to blow over. It's moving really slow. It's really cooling off. Still hearing thunder. In the meantime, we drove up and put the fee envelope in the fee box, and it is packed up that way. There are so many people, it's not even worth going up there. So we're back at camp, and we're about to have lunch. Here's what's on the menu. Dylan's having ramen. Jude and I are having Chef Boyardee, and I'm having a banana chocolate chip Lara bar. I don't know how you say that, but I've never tried these, so thought I would. It just occurred to me to check my fishing license, and it expired at the end of June. So we may have a problem there. I'm just going to disappoint a particular little boy. Don't have a water source up here, so I'm using our bottled water. It's just enough for one packet, I think. And Jude refuses to let me heat his ravioli. He insists that he will eat it cold out of the can. Blech.
It's good.
Still hearing thunder. I hope this cooks fast. We may be eating in the car. Dylan's over there in the hammock, having a good time. Very overcast now. That's not bad. When they say banana, they mean banana. How is it? So Jude's done, and I was going to put my can right there and just let it heat up, but it doesn't, it's not wide enough. It sits right on the burner, and it started on fire, so we're not doing that. We're going to have to use the pan and rinse it out. Dylan's ramen is ready. And Jude's just playing in his mess. What are you doing? Decided to go over by the horse hitching area and do some metal detecting, and Dylan found his first ever legitimate coin. It's a 1988 quarter. Everything else has been nails, wires, bullet shells. So that's pretty cool, huh, Dylan? We'll put that right there.
Look what I made out of metal. It looks like a shake bottle.
It does. That'd be illegal in California.
That would?
Well, while they're doing that, I found a loophole in the fishing proclamation, which I had downloaded in my phone already. I can't fish, but they can. They don't need a licensed adult or 12-year-old and over fishing with them. They can just fish for free. So if I just let them do all the fishing, we can go fishing. That's not a problem. I don't have a problem with that. So we're going to go fishing after all. We're going to drive up to a lake and they're going to do all the work. It says no ATVs on this road, only horses. So we're driving up higher and we're going fishing. That's the plan.
Which lake?
I don't know yet. It's going to be crowded, I can tell you that. I was thinking Ruth Lake hiking in. I mentioned it earlier in the video, but I don't think so. I think something more right off the road. Okay, so here's the deal. We are at Trial Lake. Dylan insisted, and they've already drained it for the winter. Right there is the dam. Long stretch down to the water. Way down there. Now the good thing is that means the fish are more concentrated to a smaller area. So we'll go find a spot down there. It's usually so beautiful. It looks like a gravel pit right now. But we'll go down there and try to find a good spot and see how we do. The last couple of years I haven't done too well at trial, but Dylan really wanted to fish trial, so usually sit on the dam over here or over there. There's not that much water already. I thought they would wait a while to do this, but they've really flushed the toilet, so to speak.
And this is my favorite lake. That's why I wanted to go here.
So we've hiked down this far, but we're not going farther, Dylan. We're not. We're gonna find somewhere else. This is not safe. Look at the ground. It's like Jello. There's water underneath this. So let's get off of it. Come over here. Over where it's solid. All of that is just like quicksand.
And I found a lure fishing hook.
You did, huh? What else did you find?
A float and...
Where's the other floater?
That white one was full of water.
It's supposed to be. So everyone's fishing out there in the main body of the lake, but this outlet, there are fish swimming in here and nobody's fishing it. So I think this is a perfect place for two little guys to fish.
And we can play in the water.
No. We're gonna try right here. They're pooling. I saw one, it looked like it is a decent size. Just heading right towards the drain. If this doesn't work, we'll go over there somewhere. Okay?
I bet all the fish are in here are being scared over here right now.
Jude's fishing first, right, Jude?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if we catch one, then it's Jude's. You can catch 2 each. Okay?
We'll have 4?
Yeah. We would get 6, but I can't fish. You have to do it. This is usually a deep spot. There's people all along the dam fishing right through here because this is the primo spot. Pretty crazy. So no luck down the bank. We moved over here. Dylan's over there. There's a good sized fish down in there. He keeps kind of wandering through here. And this isn't very big, as you can tell. So hopefully he'll like what we have to offer. Okay, so we were over there. We've walked around here. This was all spongy, which is why no one's on it. It's like quicksand. Guys, you need to stay here. And so we've come to the top of this hill. And Jude is cast out there. He's only about 4 feet out, but he did his best. So we'll see what happens. It's not unheard of to catch a fish that far out. quite the storminess rolling in. There are fish jumping that close. I'm seeing it, so we do have a good chance, I think. We'll see. Okay, we've only been here about 5 minutes, and the pole just took off, just went down the bank, which means something really grabbed onto his bait. That was awesome. It was like sitting here and it just went keep going, bud. Yep, he got one. Oh,
it just broke away.
It broke off.
Just now.
He got it right to the shore. Here, reel it all the way in. We'll try again, okay? Stop. He took the hook. The line actually broke. How big was that fish? I got him back in the water just barely. He's already had a solid bite. I don't know if you can hear me over that wind. Hopefully you can. But we're waiting to make sure it's actually on there. Pull the line a little and see if it goes tight again. It was like it jumped on it, whatever it was. These things are hungry. But we're gonna try and see if anything's on here. It's hard to tell. And sometimes they don't fight a whole lot until you start pulling them in. Feel anything, bud?
Someone jump out there.
Said he doesn't feel anything. No? That was it. There was a fish on there and he just got off. Unbelievable. That's 2. Don't know what that thing is in the water. It looks like a child's bed from a long time ago. I have no idea what that is. 3rd time's a charm. Go for it, Jude. Point up. Reel like crazy. We'll see if this one makes it to shore. No, the bait's gone. Well, 3 misses. The wind is blowing and it's raining. Whoa, 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 get back here. I know you tripped. Lost his balance. So I don't know what to do at this point. I think we're taking our chances here with being out in the open with the thunderstorm rolling in. We have coats in the car, but the car's clear over there. We don't need to get soaking wet and cold just to catch a fish. Should we head back to the car?
Yes.
What do you think, Jude? It's your fish. Jude, it's your fish. Do you want to head back to the car? Or wait and get rained on?
Oh, wait.
Really?
It's raining cats and dogs.
Did not expect this. When we showed up, the sun was out and it was hot. So we're going to compromise. We're going to go to the car and sit and wait and see if this blows over. So Jude's reeling in right now, and we're going to go get dry, charge the camera a little bit, and then we'll come back and try again because they're biting. They're just not staying on the hook. Jude has poop in his mouth.
It's just
Show the people. Stand it up. Turn it over, right side up. See? Poop in his mouth. Green poop. Gross. Okay, we are back to camp. It wouldn't quit raining there, and down here it's bone dry, even though we have plenty of clouds. They seem to be accumulating up higher by the lakes. It's a lot colder up there. We have coats with us. It's not a big deal, but I really didn't want to fish in the rain. Neither did they. Well, you saw we got 3 good bites. In fact, we had 2 fish. Just happened to break off right when we got to shore. It looks like everything's here like it should be. So it's about 4:30 p.m. I guess we'll do some more exploring and have dinner around 6. Just make the most of our last night at camp. Look what I found. Neat. Let's take it home. Okay, let's look around.
Guys, there's a small trail. Let's go see if there's any.
Well, just sweep it back and forth slowly. Well, that was short-lived. Left the metal detector on while we were away, and it's dead. Whoops. It won't even pick up the shovel thing, the digger. whatever you call it. So I had another battery at home. I thought about bringing it. Nah, we'll be fine. I didn't think about it getting left on. And it was not only left on, it was left here on a metal table. So it's been on and it's been going off till it died. That's pretty much what happened. But at least we found some treasure. 1988 was a good year. Actually, it was my last good year of high school. Jack Daniels.
What's that place?
That's not a place, that's a whiskey. Alright. Jude's gonna chill in the hammock. Maybe me and Dylan will explore a little.
I know where to explore. That small piece of metal.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Yeah. The metal detector has gone to sleep for this trip. Let's go. We'll hike around. You just chill. Bye. So here's the actual sign to where we're camped. Welcome to the Horseman Camps. Recreation pass required. 14-day limit. No ATVs, which I've seen several of so far. Prohibited. But really, unless those rangers come around, who's going to enforce it? The traffic is insane. It's been non-stop. What's that, Dylan? Some cordage?
Yeah.
We're just kind of wandering, exploring. Well, it's after 6 p.m. and it's time to make dinner. Dylan's been occupying himself. Jude's been occupying himself. I got a wild hair and decided to try to make a wooden spoon with my knife. There's all the shavings. Most of them are in the fire. And here's my retarded attempt at a wooden spoon. Here's a real one. So yeah, I got some practice to do on this. Hone my skills. For dinner, we're having breakfast. We're having sausage and eggs, and I brought pancake mix. You just pour a cup and a half of water in this and shake vigorously. Pour it in a pan and make pancakes. Easy, right? Except I left the syrup that I bought at home. So this is just pancakes with no syrup. I have peanut butter, but they won't eat it like that. I'm not crazy about pancakes. They'll probably eat them, I'm guessing. If not, I guess the chipmunks and the squirrels will. So they're playing soccer. I've been sampling the food.
No, you get it.
Every great chef samples his own food. And I'm eating 2 pancakes myself, and they're good. They're big, they're brown and kind of crispy. They're really good. They're more like a pastry almost. Because they're so, I pour it to fill in the whole frying pan and then come up some. So there's extra batter in each one. I could eat them just like that. I have no problem with it. I don't miss the syrup at all. But I haven't had pancakes in a long time, so maybe that's why. Or I'm really hungry. I don't know. Off there in the distance, the sun is going down. We're about to lose it. So it's time to speed up this dinner process and get on with the fire. So I also just realized that I brought nothing to season the eggs with. No salt and pepper, no salsa, nothing. So it's just eggs. Just pancakes, just eggs. The only thing that has seasoning is the sausage. So maybe I'll put the sausage on the eggs. I don't know. Anyway. Always forget Dylan and Jude the fattest pancake in the world.
Let's compare it.
I took the very last of the batter.
Dude, wait, before you take a bite.
Each one of them has half. But look how that's like an inch thick. That's awesome. And we moved on to the eggs. These are Jude's. Mine are next. I usually eat 3. Good? Tastes good? Yeah. It's like a Twinkie without the filling. So healthy. Okay, so I'm telling these guys lame jokes I knew from back in elementary school while I wait for the eggs. Okay, there's this Indian chief, and he's sitting in his teepee. And his son comes into him and says, "Dad, where do we get our names from?" And he said, "Well, when a baby is born, the father steps outside the teepee, and the first thing he sees is what he names the baby. Like your mother. Her father named her Tall Tree Standing. Do you understand? Pooping dog?" I don't need to explain that. There's just 2 French guys. They're walking through the desert. They're all out of water. They go to take a drink from their canteen. There's nothing there. And one of them turns to the other and says, "What do we do now, Pierre?"
I know what it means.
Oh my gosh.
Dad,
we go. That was easy. Don't take me 10 hours to start no fire. Nice. What a beauty.
Can we do our smoke sticks?
Yeah, but be very careful.
Can I show them how to do the smoke stick? I find a piece of burnt wood that's not on fire, then poke it. This is the easiest way. And then, it's like that, not on fire. Find a little flame area, then make sure it's on fire. Mine's not quite on fire, so.
Make sure
Mine's
it's on fire.
And then blow it out. And then it smokes.
Is it smoking?
Oh, it's not anymore. Getting more
on fire.
Alright, this fire.
There,
And then you have a
yeah.
smoking stick.
Amazing.
That is smoking sticks. I'm not
All
kidding.
right.
I
This is a smoking stick, and
my own
be careful,
area.
kids, if you try it at home.
Yeah, well, you probably shouldn't try this at home. That's why we're in the mountains.
Yeah, only
Well,
do
Because if
this
I
when
tried
you're
this at home,
camping.
my house would probably burn
Only
down.
do it
Well,
when
what-
you're camping, not
What
in
I
the
mean
fire.
is, what I mean is, be careful if you do it up in the mountains. 'Cause
Right.
you can burn
Yeah,
yourself.
I understand.
don't burn your house down.
Don't burn your house down. Always good advice.
Don't even get a small speck of fire on your floor.
Not even a small speck of fire?
The small specks of fire.
Like what, a spark? Like these sparks that are flying into the forest right now?
And then turning white and just falling.
Well, that's ash, yes. Grab that donut box. There you go.
Whoa, it's opening!
Oh, it's jumping!
It's suffering.
But the plastic is gone.
Donuts. This is tragical. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Look, oh my
whoa.
gosh. Woo!
That's like a boss. That's as big as a boss fire.
The box is gone.
Yeah.
There's nothing left.
Well, there's some white left.
Paper.
Oh yeah. That fire really took off, didn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna go find some dry pine needles.
I don't know if you guys have ever thrown a plastic water bottle in a fire with a little bit of water in it.
Come on, do it. Oh, there it went. Oh, it's melting now.
Yeah. We don't want to melt it in there, but it's fun to watch them. Sometimes they really explode.
Sometimes it flies out inside.
I wonder if I have any more in the trash here. There's one we already did. It looks like a banana. Oh, there's one. I'm digging in the trash for my own entertainment. How's that?
Oh, yay. Try to put it in the middle.
Try. There we go. Oh, it just jumps out. Woo!
It just sticks.
That one was like a bottle rocket, man.
Yeah.
Get it?
Bottle.
Bottle rocket.
Hashtag bottle rocket.
Is that the only one? Come on, one more. I'm not going to tell the Pierre joke again. Here's one. This is the last one. All right. Here we go. One more. No, that won't burn. Oh, that one just died. I've had those things just go boom really loud instead of whatever they're doing. Getting there.
What's cooking?
Sausage.
I want to throw my soda bottle in.
No, soda cans won't break down in the fire like that. You need to throw it in the trash.
Mine did.
No, it didn't. Okay, I cut us some switches so I can beat those little boys' butts black and blue like they deserve. This is a green stick, and I whittled the end to a fine, sharp point. And I'm just roasting it in the fire a little bit to get some of the green flavor off of it, I guess. That's the last of our firewood. I don't know, this firewood burns really well, almost too well. Really quick. So, we're going to be roasting very soon. Hey guys, do you have your sticks? They're preoccupied with a squirrel over there. They've been feeding it grapes and strawberries and spoiling it rotten. Just having a good time being kids, you know. Anyway, looks like I've run out of gas for the sausage that I started, so I'm gonna have to put it on the grate here. Put it near the fire.
No, don't.
Can you tell that Pierre joke?
No. It's kind of messed up. We have the sausage cooking, but before the sausage we're gonna have our s'mores because this really should be sitting in coals. I have our s'mores ready minus the marshmallows. Here's a look at my s'more. There's a peanut butter cup in there all melting and ready to go. The sausage is sizzling on the coals, but we have a grand finale. These marshmallows are really stale, even though I bought them brand new. They've been on the shelf a while. We are going to have ourselves a firebomb of marshmallows. Just give it a second.
They're dropping out. They're dropping out. Oh, look at that. It's folding over into black. It's literally folding.
They're falling out from the product.
Yeah.
The bag's pooping.
I seriously have seen marshmallows burn up way more impressively than these. These are really old and stale. I'm kind of ticked because they weren't that good. Even roasted, they were kind of chewy. Just pisses me off when stores don't remove their old stock just so they can make a buck.
Leave that there.
Okay, that is not what. Let me see your stick. Let's put it over here where the actual coals are. Let's see if we can get it to ignite. It's supposed to light on fire. I've seen it done before. I've done it. Suckers won't burn. Are they made of asbestos? You guys don't know what that is, but still.
What's asbestos?
It's a fireproof, cancer-causing agent.
Oh. There we go. It's on fire.
Yeah, kinda. Not really like I thought. It's just making a gooey mess. Well, that was unimpressive. That was supposed to be way cooler than it was. There. You can get some air in that fire. It's just smoking like crazy. This isn't normal. What are these made of? Alright. Yeah, they look done. Well cooked over the coals. Get me a plate, Jude. Okay, we are situated for bed, mostly ready to go night-night, huh? We were just looking at the amazing Milky Way.
Yeah.
I was showing them all the stars you can see out here. They're amazing. It's hard to even describe. Unfortunately, can't show you them. It doesn't work that way. The camera.
Also, if you don't know this, we're actually in the middle of the Milky Way.
Yeah. It's part of our galaxy, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I thought you had something more to say than that.
Well,
Okay.
the Milky Way is our galaxy.
Yes, it is.
I thought it was.
But it's huge.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were discussing that. And I think we're just going to listen to an audiobook and then go to sleep. It's 9:30. We'll get up early and try to have some more fun before we have to head home. It's been a fun weekend, huh?
Yeah. Also, the audiobook we're listening to is The Magic Tree House, but I don't remember what book number it's called or what it's called.
It's a whole collection of books written by
Mary Pope Osborne.
Mary Pope Osborne, Ozzy Osbourne's wife. Just kidding. I don't know. I think she's the same age, though. Anyway, say goodnight, guys.
Good night. Good night. I will see you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, we'll see you in the morning. Fire is gone. I don't know how that soda can got in there. Looks like everything burned down nicely. Nothing's been disturbed. We slept on the hard ground again without I mean, I put air in the air mattress, but it only lasted a little while. I can't find a leak in it, so I'm just gonna chuck it and buy a new one. We did have one mishap with the fire last night. We had a coal land right on this chair and burn a hole right through it. These guys, the first thing they want to do before even breakfast is soccer. I don't have that kind of energy this morning. Good for them. I remember waking up and just running, not because of exercise, but just because it's fun. We're gonna have breakfast and then I think we're gonna head home. I have a long week ahead of me of work, a funeral, and I'm not sure what else. There are a few other things loose ends I need to tie up related to my dad's death.
That was me, so I had to get it.
So it's gonna be a busy week, and I'd like to just go home today and relax. Just hang out at home, just be me at home.
Ready?
I'm sure once I get in cell phone range, my phone's gonna just blow up with texts and phone calls that I missed, but I just couldn't keep answering. It was nonstop. It was,
Inside of your foot.
I was literally constantly on my phone. So this is good. This has been a good break from it. It's not that I don't want to answer people's calls or texts, it's just I couldn't keep up with them all. They were so constant. So
I found a gear truck.
I think I'm ready to jump back in and take care of what has to be done. Once I'm properly caffeinated. I'm really groggy today. Unlike these guys. Two arguing little boys over there. We're having a harmonica fight. It is pretty gross that they're sharing the same harmonica. Milkshake Pop-Tart. Jude didn't want the other one, so I'm eating it so I don't have to throw it away. And I had an instant breakfast. Nothing warm for breakfast this morning, but it's probably already in the upper 60s. I don't really need this jacket except in the shade. Well, I'm sitting here with Dylan, and Jude just gave us a push, can you tell? We're moving. Do you have a good time?
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite part?
Soccer and fishing.
Soccer and fishing. Jude caught 3 fish, really,
Yeah.
but they all got away. It's funny, the same rangers that gave me the fee envelope and reminded me to pay my fee showed up at the lake checking people's fishing licenses after we went back to the car to get out of the rain. And like I said, mine was expired, but these guys were free to fish. But I was glad I wasn't down there fishing still, because it just would have complicated things. First, I'm sitting over here and I haven't paid my fee for the campsite yet. I'd only been here like 10 minutes. I hadn't even had time to go get the stupid fee envelope. And then they show up, the same 2 dudes, checking people's licenses. And then I'd be the same guy sitting there going, well, I'm not fishing, they are. It just wouldn't look good, you know. So I'm glad they showed up after we went back to the car. People have nothing better to do, I guess. They really hit you hard on these holidays because so many people come up here and abuse the system. They don't pay their fees. They don't bring their license. He did bust a couple people, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple people that didn't have their license. Anyway, that's a priority this week for me. Get my fishing license.
Down here now.
Okay, you hang out down there. So we're going to play a little bit of soccer, and then we're going to pack up, and we're going to go home and do our home stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I have a big fat steak waiting for me at home that I can't wait to eat. Whoa. Hey, don't push too hard. I don't want to end up back there.
In the pokey bushes.
Yep, with a broken neck. Right?
I just like swinging.
It's fun, huh?
Yeah. And it's more relaxing too.
Yeah. It is pretty relaxing. Anyway, I'll shut up. We're gonna round things up here. Call it an adventure. Okay, soccer time is over. And so is camp time. We are done. We have cleaned up like we were never here. Hammock is gone. Just making sure everything has been removed. Okay, we're going to say goodbye to our soccer field. It's always sad to me to have to leave. I could even pull off another night here, but I really need to just rest at home. I'm sure you guys can relate.
Grapes are gone.
What about that strawberry?
A squirrel took it away.
The squirrel took it? Where were you putting them?
I put the strawberry here, the grapes right here.
Well, I'm sure they appreciate it. I don't see them on the ground anywhere.
Yeah.
Probably ran away with them and
Ate them.
yeah, that's a real treat for them. Grapes and strawberries don't grow in the mountains. Raspberries do.
What?
Raspberries do.
Raspberries?
Yep. One more note before we say goodbye. Dylan and Jude want to show off their metal detector finds.
Jude doesn't.
Okay, Jude doesn't. Dylan does. We lost some of it, but nothing too major.
This I was just monkeying around with cutting it. And Dad found it, put it in the fire, and then I told him to get it out, really.
Yeah, that's something you were chopping and burning. Okay, what else did you find with the metal detector?
This, Jude found, and I dug it out a little bit, and then Dad pulled it out.
What is it?
It's either a big nail or an old chinch steak.
One of the two, huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty big. That's
Jude,
what they call a 9-inch nail. Do you know there's a band named after that? Called the 9-inch Nails?
Oh.
Or 9-inch Nails, not the 9-inch Nails. I sound like an old them teenagers and their 9-inch nails.
Well, Jude found this bullet shell.
Yeah, there was a snap that went on top and a nail, and it looked like a milkshake. We already showed that in the video.
Yeah.
But we lost the snap and the nail.
And then I found this metal wire at our other campsite where the stinky bathrooms is.
The other campsite. Yeah, that was awful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you already know.
Actual money.
Yeah.
25 cents, 1988 quarter. What else?
Then we found, I just barely found this.
Bottle cap.
Without
But
metal.
no metal detector. Yeah, it's dead. So, what else? What's that?
This, I found at our first camp. I don't really know what this
It's
is.
just a metal bracket to something.
And then there's a small metal wire and a big metal wire. Jude
Yeah.
found this one.
Mm-hmm.
Then this one was poking out of the ground. I tried to pull it out, but I had to dig it out.
Was that at the stink camp or this one?
Stink.
Stink camp.
We found this one at this camp.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So,
You gonna keep them?
Yeah.
You gonna take them home, put them in your room,
Uh-huh.
and not all over the house?
Also, I just broke my lightsaber.
Oh, dang, I hate that. So here's our mess, ready to go. Hang on, dude, and you're gonna smack my head. That's just garbage. We're packing out what we brought in, every bit of it, right?
Yep.
That's what we do. Goodbye, Camp Horsey.
Goodbye,
Good
soccer
riddance,
field.
Camp Shit Tank, whatever you want to call that nasty place. I've decided that Shingle Creek is no longer a tradition for this family, but maybe this horse camp will be, because there are other people who found it, but they're far enough away that it's nice. There's 100 yards between every campsite because of horses, and it's perfect. It was a lot of fun, huh?
Yeah, I like
Okay.
the campsite so much better than the stinky one.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna hit the road. Thanks for joining me for another adventure. I'm Utah Steve, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.
I need my camera.